Hello co-workers, how everyone's doing? I just realized I probably didn't turn off my desktop audio in my starting stream. But anyway, it's all good now. I hope everyone is doing well. Hi Medic. Really hot where you're living? You're trying to stay cool. Okay. Yeah, it's been pretty cool lately actually. We had like a pretty big heat wave, but now it seems like things have cooled down a little bit. Sorry. Is that piano in the game? Yeah. I just realized I didn't turn off my desktop audio, so it was just playing overlapping with my starting stream. But it's all good now. So the piano theme is part of, or the theme you hear now is part of the actual game. Oh, it's setting up. Sorry, you hear some shuffling noise in the back. It's just my dog getting underfoot. I was snacking just before the stream and probably just trying to mooch off of any crumbs that may have dropped on the floor. He may occasionally bark. I'm sure you've already heard him before. But yeah, hope you're doing well. I'm like, oh yeah, it's only a Tuesday. I've had a pretty busy past 3 days so far, actually. I had a really productive Sunday, and then I was really busy yesterday for work, and today as well. But I actually signed up for a fitness class, or more like I signed up for this trial membership at this sports center, and it's an unlimited pass that essentially gives me like unlimited fitness classes for like 3 weeks at like a really good price. So I signed up for it. I'm like, oh, I better make this my money's worth. So I've basically been signing up for like classes every single day to see if I can actually like do this for 3 weeks to get the most out of it and get my money's worth. Today is day 2 of the classes. Yesterday was kickboxing and today was like some full body circuit workout, and I hurt all over. I hurt already. It's only day 2. Maybe perhaps I was just a little bit ambitious there, but yeah, I hurt all over. My muscles are sore. I felt a little dizzy after the workout, and today's only day 2. I've got more classes basically each day after work this week, so we'll see if I can actually keep this up. I may have overestimated myself. So, Well, we'll see how it goes. I'm making myself dinner currently. So I get that, but I can't really hear you over the game's music. Oh, okay. Hold on, you know what? Hold on. I can turn down the music. There we go. I'll turn that down a bit. Hopefully that makes things a little bit easier to hear. Because I've been like adjusting the sound volume, but I don't want to sound like I'm on full blast either. So hopefully this sounds better, but you can let me know otherwise. That's much better, thank you. Okay, good. Thank you for letting me know. I always love to hear some feedback, or in case like there's any issues with audio, I do want to know about it. Hope the fitness class goes well. You're locking yourself up at home when you can because the heat is so bad. Oh yeah, it's hard. It's like especially too with all the fires that are happening in Canada. So I know that's like been blowing over to the States and all of that. Because it's like, it's been pretty bad. The wildfires have gotten worse in like the past decade. It wasn't like this back in the day. But it has definitely affected a lot of areas with the air quality, and then there's like not to mention, you know, heat wave going on too in like Europe and North America. So yeah, stay cool where you can. And like stay dry for any typhoons, tornadoes, and storms that will, I'm sure, happen as well. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, the heat it can be pretty bad. Luckily all my fitness classes are indoors, otherwise I don't think it's much harder to be consistent outdoors. And so you've been up to much aside from work and looking for a new job. I may have been following the lad stuff, but mostly I have interest in foreign law. Yeah, I'm kind of still hearing stuff about it, but right now I feel like things are in a weird limbo. There isn't any like sudden drastic changes or movement so far, except that I think Valco has been like given the okay by the government, what I know, and a bunch of people that were complaining were like minors. That's like all I've heard so far recently, but I'm hoping things will still improve and they'll bring him back, because I feel like at this point the only way Enfold can still kind of salvage themselves is to like bring him back into the game. Otherwise it's just disappointment all around. But yeah, looking for a new job. I kind of feel that too. So let me briefly check my settings. I mean, I like where I work right now, but I am kind of looking for just like a salary bump, essentially. So I've been searching. It's tough though. I'm grateful to have a job, but I've been kind of searching for like since January, I want to say. Since the beginning of the year, I've been trying to jump up to a like different role or job, and it hasn't happened yet. So I just keep on trucking along, and I'm just like doing fitness classes so that I can at least have some sort of some sense of achievement. Oops, my screen shifted a bit. All right, I'll go into Mothkeep. Ooh, very cute art so far. Have you heard the arguments that if Valco had been released, that the game could have got more content? Yeah, Divides is basically called info out and skipping on potential profits. Yeah, I'm like, why would you not expand? That's like saying to like any company, be like, hey, can you not make new products anymore? Like like imagine if like for Coca-Cola, we're like, actually, hey, Coke was peak. We don't need any more Coke flavors. You know, you have cherry Coke, you have other types of Coke. You know, why don't we just stop making drinks? Like, no way. Why would you do that? If there's still profits to be made, why would you stop, you know, expanding? Because even in Twist, I mean, like, we've already got like 22 characters, but we still get like introduced to new characters, and I think it keeps things fresh, you know, because people still like to see their faves or whatnot. But I really do think if they want new, especially if like there is the customer retention, so the people that are already, you know, consuming or playing the game, and you have like the basically new customers that you want to track. So Valco would have been a good way for keep things like fresh, continuing on, expanding, and also drawing in new players. But like, and now they've got a lot of bad press, so I think a lot of people are now like, do I really want to get into this game when it's been like an absolute disaster happening? I like how there's all these locked areas. Region locked, okay. We're gonna go on the path. We're going on a path. It's like a little nature path. Just briefly outline. So, Mothkeep, I want to thank actually the creator of this game, who reached out to me to ask me if I was interested in it. I'm like, to be honest, I know absolutely nothing about moths except the ones that get into my house. But I do like some edutainment, and I do want to learn about moths. And it's like it seems like a nice cozy game too, so I'm actually pretty happy and excited to be able to play it. This is apparently it was created by a solo developer too, which I'm always like, man, that's so cool. When observing moths, it's important to remain calm. Hectic movements scare away the moths. With love, Galena. Okay. As is the case with approaching most living creatures, one must approach carefully and, you know, don't just straight up lunge at them. Valkova had been the third member for Dark Romance too. Yeah, it seems like there's like the original light, I guess the original light trio with Xavier, Zane, and Raphael, and then, you know, you have Caleb, Silas, and yeah, Falco would have been like the round out that color scheme or the dark kind of vibes to him. It's funny because it's like dark romance, I guess, in quotations, but then the guys are like actual, you know, dark romance. They're all supposed to be green flags. Otherwise, you know, people would kick up a fuss. If you no longer see any moths, you can go to a different habitat. Sleep here to attract new sleep here to attract new moths or get a hint. Okay. I see some moths. I see the little larva. Approach. We approach and take a good look. We take a gander. What is this? The larva stage of the Green Forester. Our first moth. The Green Forester. I cannot read any of the actual, you know, the actual bio names, so forgive my pronunciation. Adsita statices. Probably horrible Latin, but the caterpillar leaves a trail that looks like a trail of mines. Trail of mines? Huh. Discovered on the field. Plant more flowers to attract more moths. Nice. Nice. I haven't played the dark game, but I heard they're pretty tame for dark romance. Yeah, like the tamest of tame. Like Silas, you can argue he's kind of like got that mafia boss vibe, CEO, but he's, and like, you know, their first encounter was kind of like a rocky start between him and MC, but he's like overall green flag. Good partner. There's never a point where you're like, oh man, this is like dangerous, you know. He's not, he looks like he could be dangerous, but he really isn't. I don't know too much on moths, but I do. Educational games used to be something I liked as a kid. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the games I played as a kid. I played like the Leapfrog games, and like one of the games that was like Arthur or something. But I also remember playing a lot of Sims and Roller Coaster Tycoon. Let's take a look. Imago stage. This is the Imago or Imago? The Imago, it's a very common moth that loves to fly in the sunlight. Actually, she's a very nice looking moth. Because the only moths I ever see are the ones that are like basically in the city, and they're like gray and not exactly very colorful, like colorful-esque. I like the teal color on this one. I did hear he kidnaps her first meeting. Yeah, I think I remember the part where he basically has her like kind of tied up in a chair, and then he was like trying to resonate with her, but she was like refusing. And I feel like that was like the most like, oh my god, he's like kidnapping or tying us up and restraining us. But then afterwards, I feel like after he found out we were kind of like repulsed by him, he like stopped. That's what I remember. It wasn't like, maybe because, you know, I've seen like worse. It was like really tame to me. I like to see a lunar moth. It's their name. I like the there's this one moth that's like pink and really fuzzy. That's kind of cute. I can't tell if that is something behind there. Oh, a secret note. Every moth has its favorite plant. You can always visit Tara's shop to buy plants to attract moths in different regions. Oh, there's something there too. Alright, approach. Try to take a good gander. Look at that. Another Imago stage. The Green Forester. Oh, the Imago stage of the Green Forester. Discover egg stage of Blood Vein. Blood Vein. Tamandra Comey. Eggs. My darling will hatch from these eggs. It kind of looks like Pepto-Bismol capsule, like Pepto-Bismol pills. Kind of flat. Blood Vein for a Green Forester. Okay, so the Green Forester has stages. Oh, that's the Blood Vein. Okay, that's the Blood Vein. We haven't actually seen the adult form, but the Blood Vein looks like that. I mean, you know what? That makes sense now that I see it. Yeah, that does look like a blood vein. It's like a red line on either side. I'm like, okay, I get it. That's why it's called a blood vein. I love it when it's obvious like that. When you like name a creature and you're like, oh, that's what it's called. That's why they call it that. This, the pupa. The cocoon has a very interesting shape. Yeah, it does look interesting. Oh wow, I can zoom. Oh god, I can just zoom in like that. It kind of almost looks like a bamboo shoot, reminiscent of one. Oh wait, I want to take a look at this. Oh yeah, they look kind of like little, almost like little candies. Just asking for curiosity, does that happen in the main story or his own route? Oh yeah, that was the main story. To be honest, I've only really played the main story for Love and Eat Space because I don't really have many of the cards. Gacha is pretty brutal, and to unlock the myth stories, for example, it like you had to get like multiple copies or something. To be honest, I forget. All I remember is like there's the myth theories that are like different chapters broken up. It's kind of like Twist, how they have vignettes. So for the myth cards, I remember there were like several chapters, but instead of like 2 or 3 vignettes, it was like 7. And so I remember it was really hard because I think you had to get enough cards of the the guy to be able to unlock those stories, like the myth stories. But the problem is I really enjoyed the myth stories, but I could never unlock all of them because I just didn't gacha enough or like got the cards. So the myth stories kind of have, myth cards have their own little story there. I'm pretty sure there may be other cards that do the same. And then, but yeah, I was mainly playing the main story, and so the part where we like meet Silas and stuff, I played that section. I basically stopped playing right after Caleb was introduced and we met him in the main story again. So that was like the last story. Alright, I don't even know if they've gotten any further in the story since then. Nice. See if I can find any more moths here. The Rosy Maple? Is that what it's called? Actually, I don't know. I would actually have to look it up. See if that's the actual name of the moth I'm thinking of. Probably only stick to main story too. FOMO and all, it's probably there. But we have YouTube. Yeah, I only got a couple, like a very small handful of like the whatever 5-star cards. I'm just trying to remember. I think what was I pull? I think one of them was Raphael's. Now that I think about it, actually, there's 2 like 5-star cards I definitely remember I had. One was Raphael's card. I feel like it was like one of the Valentine's Day ones where you're basically tying him to a chair. And then the other one was one of Silas's cards, like one of the first cards for him, that was like also I think tying him to a chair. And I think MC had a crop whip or something. Not to you know, like clearly not to really outline the pattern there, but those were the 2 cards I distinctly remember I pulled for. I don't remember the rest of the cards I had. I think I tried for some other ones. I think I may have one of the God of the Sea Raphael one. Can I get moths? Can I leave the path? Where do I go to find more moths? I won't lie, if Alco Day release, I'll be interested in trying the game for a bit. But it's really 100 gigs on phone. I just remember I just could not download that game at one point. Literally a little bit after Kayla got released, it just got way too massive. It was like bigger than both Twist servers and FGO combined. Like it was like horribly huge. I would have to delete all my other apps on my phone, and I'm like, I'm not doing that for lads. If I had a tablet, maybe. I'm just gonna sleep here. If I had a tablet, I would have, but I just did not have the storage. Everything else locked? Wait. Oh, okay, I guess I haven't discovered everything. I thought I did. Oh, Poopa stage with the green forest. Oh, okay, it's because I still have the other one. The pupa, it's hidden by a thin white cocoon most of the time. For the green forester. Oh, this is the blood vein, right? Yeah, this is the blood vein moth. Do you see the clown face? I guess this is supposed to be like, these are the eyes and the face. Oh, kind of like I just got this Joker smile that's happening there. The blood vein. That's kind of cool. What in the world's MC's interest? MC's just her own girl boss, basically. But I specifically liked the cards or kind of stories where she's a little more like proactive or dominant. So that's why I specifically collected those cards. I'm surprised they didn't make a PC port for it now. Yeah, honestly, I don't think lads, like, I don't know how anyone's like regular phone can handle lads. Like, it has to be the only mobile game you play if you want to download it. Otherwise, like, you had to either have to get a second phone, a tablet, I did try to play it on BlueStacks, but it just didn't feel the same because the game was very designed to be touch, like finger touch. So playing it on BlueStacks, it was a little hard, especially the combat when it needs like 2 thumbs. So I found it a little difficult to work with, to like use an emulator to actually no, I didn't use BlueStacks. It was like a different emulator. But yeah, I couldn't find like a good emulator with like the controls the way I like it. Oh no! I scared it away! Oops, I was just too click happy. Oh yeah, I already saw that. Oh hey. Eggs? Egg stage of the Green Forester. So these eggs are like a green one. These oval friends come in groups of up to 40 eggs. Damn. That's a lot. Oh, there's still one more I need for the blood vein. You unlocked a new habitat on the map. Oh, sweet. I sleep here. But yeah, I'm surprised they don't have a PC port. I feel like it really does need, like, to be played on the computer. I probably like a sassy MC. Also, that does sound like a problem for emulator. Yeah, it was just the controls are a little tricky. I am missing one of the stages, aren't I? Rediscovered. Okay, yeah. What am I missing, actually? Where's my moth book? Larva, pupa, eggs. Oh, I'm missing the larva. Now I'm feeling a little completionist for it. I gotta look for it. Oh, that's the larva? There we go, the larva stage of the blood vein. The caterpillar looks like a delicate twig. Oh yeah, it literally just looks like a stick. It's not even... This larva is like, oh, it looks like a little caterpillar, but this one just literally looks like a stick. Can't even tell. Yay! Alright, now I can finally go on the map. I feel very completionist here. Go to the shop. I like the girl's enthusiasm when you discover something. Reminds me as a kid. It's the joys of childhood and, you know, seeing the world through young eyes. You're like, oh my god, everything's so mystical and magical. I'm currently not around. I'm traveling the world. Just leave your coins on the table. My cat will check if everything's correct once a week. You can collect coins by interacting with moths. See you, Tara. Wow. Okay. You just leave your shop open and just... just give it to the cat. That's some high trust in your customers. Golly gee, I hope no one robs the store while I'm out. He says lamp. Feel with platonic love. Attracts... Oh, so you can get like different moths that you can track. I have 11 coins. Wait. Oh, I don't even know why I purchased. Moss. Lamp. You can press the desk button to order new shop items. Why don't I just buy everything, right? Oh no, but I can't afford the lamp now. Oh. Whatever. Just buy some moss. Aw, you can pet the kitty. Yeah. No kitty cat. What a cutie. Attracts adult moths. Okay, I don't need the forester or blood vein. I already got those. And litter. Okay. Do the map. It's interesting how different they be for caterpillars, moths, and butterflies. Yeah, even though they all seem like similar, you're like, oh yeah, you know, they kind of look the same, but different stages, the different patterns. You get so many different types. This is pretty cool. met Tara here in the forest. We quickly became friends. Without their plants, I never would have been able to attract so many moths. I'm very grateful to them, and not just for the plants. With fond memories, Golino. Just leaving. Can I use leaves on the ground? I just place it here. Young man, there are leaves on the ground. Pupa stage of the four-dotted footman. Sabosia menzomela. The pupa, they like to hide like this during springtime. Let's see. Not gonna lie, they look kind of nasty. I won't lie, that was compared to some of the other pupas, I'm like, that one looks a little more gross. I know it's supposed to be like beauty of nature and all, but it kind of looks gross. There we go. But geez, that took a while. Discover the imago stage of the tall emperor. I don't even know what the imago stage is supposed to be. The adult Aglia Tau lack a mouth. It's very pretty though, I like the patterns. I do like the yellow patterns of it. But nowadays that enthusiasms me when I read about different cultures, laws, and myths. It's cool to find out new stuff. It's just like I like to watch sometimes I like watching animes based on topics I know nothing about, and I just have to like go along with whatever they're saying. It's like watching cooking animes or like just like animes about like really random topics. I'm just like, oh yeah, you know, totally, yeah, that's exactly how it works. I just have to assume I know. Interestingly enough, we don't really have a lot of animes for law, now think about it. Ace Attorney doesn't really count because Ace Attorney is definitely more on the wackier side. Still love it though. But yeah, there aren't really a lot of animes that like revolve around law, but there are so many dramas that are around law. Same thing with like firefighters and like police, but you don't really see that as much for anime. Like, is there a lawyer anime? There's definitely like medical animes and like kind of doctor ones. The imago stage of the garden tiger moth. Its appearance confuses tits that want to eat the moth. Anyone who ignores the warning will eat a poisonous animal. Is poisonous then? It's interesting. It's like the top part is almost like a leopard and the bottom part is like tiger, but it's spots instead of stripes. Garden tiger moth. Hartsita Aja? It's kind of cool. I'll take a closer look. Oh, it's so fuzzy! Fuzzy moths are pretty cute, I won't lie. It's an interesting pattern to it. Sounds like me listening to audio in Mandarin and Cantonese about this lad situation. Someone would be reading stuff and I'm just going like, yeah, oh, naruhodo. Narimashita. Oh, so desu ka? It's like, this is agreeing. It's for like, you know, like Japanese stuff. And then, but like, if it's like a, yeah, Mandarin, it's like, Zunama, Really? Is that how it is? Is there any other moths here? I don't know. I'm sure I need to collect more. Ooh. Alright, there is like a bug in my room right now. Hold on. I got these like stupid little tiny bugs, I think. As I'm playing this, I'm like, there is a bug in my room I'm trying to get rid of. But 4-dotted footman. Eggs. These moths prefer warm and moist. Yeah, they just look Look at little bubble poppers. I only know very few select words in Chinese. I only really have thank you, Nia Dao. When trying to speak in the usual dialect, yeah. That's 谢谢 in Mandarin. Or 多谢 in Canto. You're bugging some of the bugs, yeah. No, this is the moth game. I'm not summoning moths. I'm summoning all the little tiny whatever fruit flies or whatever, probably because I have a succulent in the room. Like, I don't know where it came from. Now it's hiding again. Oh, there's another one. I love how you approach the eggs. Like, we're approaching the eggs like they're gonna run away. Eggs of the tall emperor. Eggs take about 3 weeks to hatch. They kind of look like those like chocolate almonds. Xie no. Yeah, Xie is Mandarin. Or 多谢 in Canto. So there's a difference between 多谢 and Mgoi in Cantonese. One is it's kind of hard to differentiate. One is just like gratitude, and the other one's more like like no, thank you for, or casual. Egg stage of the okay, the garden tiger moth. The egg is flattened at the base. I love looking at nature and stuff through my screen because I know in the actual woods I would like never go near a lot of the eggs and stuff because I'm like, I don't know what's gonna hatch from it. Bugs really like me. I get bitten by stuff, so I gotta be cautious. I love how you could just literally just keep sleeping in the forest. I'd be so paranoid. I'd be like, something's gonna go up my nose when I'm asleep. Ah, the pupa stage. The wing sheaths of this pupa sometimes stick out. Oh, cool. I mean, it still kind of looks like a cockroach, but it kind of looks better than the four-dotted footman, because that one looks a little more nasty. I was like, did I see this already? Yeah, I already discovered the eggs. What am I missing? Four-dotted footman. Oh, I guess the foal. There's so many of you guys just lurking around. Gonna keep rediscovering it, I guess. I always forget the difference between Mandarin and Cantonese. Sometimes I can understand words I hear. Yeah, some of them are very similar, or they kind of have a similar root to it. Just like sometimes when like Cantonese speakers talk, Mandarin speakers can kind of understand what they're getting at. Hear something long enough and it sticks, sort of. I had my Chinese fantasy phase once. Chinese fantasy as in like right, what is that? What is like that Chinese BL that's all the rage? Oh, Danmei, right? There's like, I feel like Danmei has like gotten really popular in like the past decade. It's like all of a sudden like people are like really going hardcore in Chinese BL. But then there's also like I like all the all the kung fu movies and the like wuxia type movies as well, and the Chinese dramas. I am a sucker for Chinese court dramas. It's so it's especially it's just like I read so many like different webtoons that's just like Chinese court dramas. Do you happen to know if in LADs which one's mostly used in your Chinese audio? Since LADs is from China, they're most likely it's Mandarin. Cantonese speakers are actually a minority. Usually Cantonese speakers are in they're either from like Guangzhou. Yeah, in the Guangzhou region, or they're from Hong Kong. So they're actually like quite a minority in comparison to like the rest of China. But then you have all the dialects and stuff. So you know you have like north and south dialects. Why am I still missing? I'm still missing like a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I need to lay out more items. Yeah. Gotta put this right here. Wuxia and Xianxia. I love watching the wuxia movies. I love it when they kind of just kick their feet and just go like fly right into the air. I also enjoy like Hong Kong kung fu movies. The Danmei novels. Didn't read too many, but a few. Remember watching some of their animations, not knowing the source material. It's very much Danmei. Funny enough, I think like what was that really? This is one really popular BL series. I think it was called like Heaven's Official Blessing or something, and it was an anime on Netflix. So I tried watching the anime for it. Oh, larva! Oh my god, it's so fuzzy. Oh my god, look at that thing. It almost looks like those like Yorkie Terrier dogs, but if someone like stomped on one. That's what it looks like. The caterpillar has long hairs for the tiger moth. Okay, it's like its awkward puberty phase. All the hairs there. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I watched that. So I watched it on Netflix and I was so confused. I had no clue what on earth was happening. There was like no explanation. I did not read any of the novels. I was just curious. So I just jumped straight into the anime. Yeah, I had no clue what was going on. I had no clue where the characters were. I had no idea what was happening. I was just at a loss. Oh, it's a winter shell. Interesting. A winter shell. I mean, it almost looks like a sleeping bag. Like, why am I still missing? Oh yeah, I already discovered that. Already looked at that. Wait, look, my moths. What am I missing? I'm missing the tall emperor caterpillar form, I guess. And the larva, I guess. I am missing one larva. And the footman one. Okay. Oh, maybe I need to go back to the shop. Yeah, I gotta go back to the shop. Or not a footman. Yeah, I have not seen that yet. Like a yellow butterfly. Collect items. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Observe moth. Let me go to the shop so I can buy my lantern. Shop. EGCF or call that one. What's like how it works? Oh my god, that's so many acronyms. I do not know what these acronyms mean. I'm sorry. I just remember Heaven's Official Blessing, and then there's so many like really random novels sometimes I see. What was it, like Tyrant's Pet Fish or something like that? And I'm just like, what is happening? I'm like, what is going on? Okay, I have all those. Oh, there it is. I was trying to get this guy. There we go. The imago stage of the four-dotted footman. I'm still missing a larva. They have 4 eyes on their wings. That's also influenced their English name. Ah, four-dotted footman. Well, you know, it has 4 dots. I love that naming sense. I love it. Clear and concise. Better than naming stuff that makes no sense. I think I already have this, but I'm just gonna look at it anyways. Yeah, that's the tall emperor one. Ooh, I have this one? Oh yeah, that is the garden tiger moth. Let me put my items down. Place. I'll just stick it there. I don't know. I just put everything. Now come, my moths. UGCF is heavenly official. Oh, okay. Oh, Grandmaster, demonic cultivation, and scum, villain, self-save. Okay. Yeah, so some of these do sound familiar to me. I'm like, I know, like, I've heard these names before, but then I'll be honest with you, just because I've never actually seen like an anime or something, they all seem so similar to me. They all look the same to me. Because I'm like, wait, what's the difference between that one? I only know Heaven's Official Blessing because I saw the anime, but then I don't know the rest of it. The last time I saw the animation for first. Oh, okay. I thought it was mostly a comedy series. Turns out it's one of the same author. Ah, so Danmei. Yeah, Danmeis have been like really, really popular. Growing popularity. But like, I mean, like, also, I feel like Chinese animes are now... Oh, there's a larva! Oh my god. I was looking for this. Larva stage of the tall emperor. If the caterpillar is ready for pupation, they let themselves drop to the floor. I mean, it looks like a green caterpillar. Hey, welcome, Joshua. You get Azul, 61 pulls and nothing. You know what? You and I are in the same boat, because I did end up doing 70 pulls for Overblot Azul, and I did not get him. So, we are temporarily divorced for now. He did not show up. I put 70 pulls in. To be honest, I was pulling for it, and then I forgot to keep, like, because I was like, maybe I'll, like, hit pity, but then I kind of forgot. I put down my phone and I forgot about it, and then when I woke up the next day, I was like, oh shit, the banner's already over. So, yeah, I did not get over Blazul. Maybe when he makes a comeback, but I'm still kind of miffed about it. He did not show up. Oh yay, new map. Hopefully Leona would be nice. Yeah, I hope so too. For your sake. I'm gonna start saving now for October, I think. Wait, didn't I already come here? We are divorced. Join me in the divorce club. Yeah. We are divorcing now. Because he didn't come home. So he's not coming home, he can just stay out. Oh wow, that's a lot of pages. Emerald Owl. During the maturation process, the eggs change color from white to yellow and pink. Ah, interesting pattern. I kind of like this. Interesting looking eggs. I divorced Malleus. I'm sorry for your situation. That's why you doubt Malleus is your main. Yeah. He doesn't know what he's missing out on. Shame on him. This is where Tara found her cat, Mallow. She was tiny, filthy, and limping. Tara did a really good job nursing Mallow, don't you think? Give Mallow all the pets from me. He always loved that. Love, Galena. Mallow is a cutie. Oh. Is that the garden tiger moth again? Oh no! It's the It's the Jersey tiger. It looks like the garden tiger. Right? Oh man. But no, it's not. It's the Jersey tiger. A very voracious little creature. Loves flower nectar. I like the color on it though. Instead of orange like the garden tiger moth, I guess it's just I don't know why it's called Jersey tiger though. Like a sports jersey. Yeah. Where are the moths? Any other moths here? Oh, the emerald owl. Oh, okay. This is the imago stage. The wings are green like fern. Actually. Oh wow. Look at his big old beady eyes. That's pretty cool though. I do like the color and pattern on this. A nice green color for it. What's it called again? The emerald owl. Fitting. I love it. I'm loving all these names for moths. It makes perfect sense when you see them. It's just like, yeah, it's green. It's kind of fuzzy, and, you know, like an owl. It's an emerald owl. Speaking of Leona, his bonbon card should be announced soon. Ooh, I guess this is his birthday coming up, right? Mains never do until you dump them. I think Jade is trying to slither in though. Jade to me is like a weird, we have this like weird relation where he shows up on other people's banners but not when I actively want to pull for him. I feel like we already had this. This looks like the green. This, oh wait, no, larva stage, a speckled yellow. It looks like a stick but green. It's astonishing that this cute little thing turns into something that resembles a predator. Oh jeez. Yeah, it just looks like a green stick. Nice. Sleep. Yeah, finally maxed out guest room. Bill still being a putain and saying I have room for improvement despite hitting 300 pom-pom points. He will never be truly satisfied. It's when it's just like, based on his ranking, it's like not bad equals very good. Bill's standards. This moth likes the sun, or speckled yellow. Okay, pupation takes place on the ground in a cocoon, interspersed with soil, with the moths emerging only after overwintering. Huh, interesting. I didn't realize they were like in the ground. Well, some of them, I guess. I always thought they hung out on the leaves or bushes, but I guess this one likes to be in the dirt. The imago stage of the clouded buff. Loves to snack on plantain and nettle. It was first described by Carl Linnaeus in 1758. This is called the clouded buff. Okay, that one I don't know why it's called clouded buff. But I like the patterns. Looks nice. You gotta play reverse psychology and Jade. Called boring. Yeah. Ah, Jade, it's so ordinary and plain. You're so boring. It's not like I want your car anyways, you know. Do we have any other... Wait, what other moths? We're missing a bunch at once, actually. Maybe it's time to hit up that shop? Yeah, I already have this item. Go to map. Bring me to the shop. Ooh, do I have all this? I have all that. I have all that. I'm missing one. 4 dotted footmen, I guess. Oh, I need that. The Jersey Tiger. Let's go. I just like come here and I just like dump all my shit. Here you go, Moffy. That looks like a weed. Come get your stuff. Don't you love this plant? Oh, the pupa stage of the clouded buff. The caterpillar pupates in the spring after overwintering. Interesting. I'm like, man, the larva at pupa stage always look so ugly. Before they, you know, blossom into beautiful moths. Never satisfied with even himself. Love the guy, but the one reason I could make him my main. I burnt down that mindset a long time ago for Vale. Yeah, it's rough. I do believe in self-improvement for sure. But you know, it's a fine line between self-improvement and like too much. Ooh, what's this one? The speckled yellow. The speckles are unique as fingerprints. Looks nice. I like it. The speckled yellow. It looks so fuzzy. I don't know why, but like the way it's drawn, it looks like it's almost looking at you imposingly. I like that. Speckled yellow. Like the speckled band in Sherlock. But that one was a snake. Oh, it's a speckled band again. Oh. What's that? The larva stage of the Jersey Tiger. What is this? Oh wow, that is certainly a interesting looking fella. It's like fuzzy, but then it's all like, huh. It's kind of cool how all the larvae look kind of different. Like even if they're like kind of like gross looking, they're all like very unique. The caterpillar is only active at night. It sleeps during the day for the clouded buff. Yeah, now it just looks like a little raccoon tail. A little bits of fluff. I love how they're just fuzzy. I wonder why they're fuzzy. I guess they're fuzzy so they can pick up pollen and stuff. But it's kind of interesting. It's like nature has made you a fuzzy little thing. Okay, I'm back at my desk. And I'm now hearing how behind your phone was. Oh. Because you're stepping out of the void. Well, welcome back out of the void. Okay, I'm like, well, it's so hard to tell what the larva is from this distance. I thought I have everything by now. Yeah, there's a larva. Wow, that thing goes spinny, big spinny. A stage. I'm like, do I not have all the? Oh no, I'm missing the frig. I'm missing one. One. Are you the last one? There we go. Larva stage of the emerald owl. Oh god, it looks kind of gross. I say that for. I mean, I'd say that for a lot of things. I think they're cool, but they still kind of look kind of gross. Oh, I'm missing the eggs for the clouded buff. Okay, I'm like, my eyes ain't so good. I gotta look for eggs. Where are eggs? I'm like, it gotta be here somewhere. I would think, you know, they would be in a similar area. Or... I'm like, are they not here? We documented all the moths that are present here. Okay. I'm missing one though. Maybe time to go back to the mixed forest. I'm missing one. I'm missing one more. Whatever pupa. Whatever. By the way, are you gonna skip the 4.5 any banners then? Gonna try saving for Scully? Yeah. I do really want to get the Lilia card and, like, you know, the silver one, but I might have to start saving early for Scully. Take a good look. I already discovered that. I am missing just one. Oh my god, I thought that was freaking part of the plant. There's the eggs. With the speckled yellow. It blended in with the flowers. So finally, I was like, I'm missing something. I thought they were just part of the plants. They look like peas. Ooh, apartment. That case-bearing clothes moth. It was one of the first moths to be scientifically described. Oh, discovered on wool in apartment. Okay, yeah, that seems to be the same color scheme of moths I'm used to seeing. I like how we just randomly have the window open. We're just letting these moths come in and infest the apartment. The mill moth. The larva pupates in the self-spun pupal case. I don't think we should leave it there near the flower thing. You know, it's probably not good for it. Oh god, they're infesting the apartment. Here, I'm nervous how my polls will go. Like that more dream cards. Yeah. I'm like, I had to save it for Scully. I'm like, if I could not get those cards on either servers, it was not meant to be. So I just kind of have to accept it. Oh, a letter. Some might call chaos in the kitchen responsible. I call it the perfect breeding ground for my favorite creatures. The more, the merrier. Yeah, Galena. But the Galena, if you're opening your windows for all the moths, you know what else is gonna come in? Freaking mosquitoes. And then your apartment's infested with mosquitoes, and that's the worst. The sweater muncher. Yeah, that sounds like the type of moths that would like devour wool sweaters and stuff. I'm still missing one of that thing. Music tiger. Ooh, items. Do I have one of these? I don't even remember. I do have a lamp, you know what? I should go back to the stuff, I feel like. Where did I dump my stuff? In the forest, I think. Oh yeah. Kind of left all my crap there. I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe this? No, we already rediscovered the eggs. Okay. I'm not sure I've seen this one. Oh, there's the larva of the 4-dotted footman. It survives the cold weather winter in the state. Is it frozen or just slowly evolving? Wow. It kind of looks like it looks like a sea cucumber. This one looks like a sea cucumber. I've had Cater on my home screen and hope to bring him home early. I have to switch off the wrong Cater. Going a picture when you log in, and I would just be waking up. Can you imagine? It's like, yeah, bright and early, up and at 'em, and you're just like, ugh. Nah, barely alive. Like, give me a, give me a moment to. Oh no, I don't want to approach the moth. One, collect the items. Stop approaching moths. I'm collecting things. Give me my thing. Okay, I cleared that. I guess I'm still missing something from the forest path. I thought I already did everything. Okay, I already did that. What am I missing from here? Oh, the eggs of the Jersey tiger. Okay, and I'm also missing the pupa stage. No, it's a clouded buff. I think I already seen this one too. Yeah, that's the speckled yellow. I think I'm starting to recognize some of these things. Oh, eggs of the clouded buff. Oh cool, eggs are laid in groups on the leaves of the food plants. Now I've unlocked something new. I feel like... Did I already do this? Rediscovered. Yeah, those are the emerald owl. Oh no, it's that one flopped. Like, already seen you guys. Have I already seen this? I don't know. I'm very bad at recognizing the larva stage. I feel like I'm missing one though, and it's gonna bother me. Yeah, I'm missing the fucking pupa of the Jersey tiger. I'm like, where is it? I am blind. Where is the Jersey tiger? I don't think that's it, but... Yeah, no, it's the larva stage of the emerald owl. I feel like it's gotta be here somewhere. No! I scared it off. Okay. Rediscovered. Yeah, that one I already got. But yeah, I'm like trying to get other future. I don't think there's any other banners I really want to pull for immediately. Until like, you know, October or Halloween. But I wonder if we'll have any new events by then. But I don't think I'm like really interested in the SSRs of the new events. Like there was the Great Mouse Detective, but I don't know when we'll get that. Or if we'll get it. Who knows? I just want to be like, hey, Ian, when are we getting to like the book 8's main story? Discovered. Oh, I discovered. This is called a weevil moth. Some foods also attract moths. Discover on wool, an apartment. Another wool one. These like big moths. I'm used to seeing like small little baby moths. Peter really likes his photos. Peter posts pictures of me and such a day I'll kill him. Yeah, it's just like I have to be mentally prepared for those selfies, you know? Okay, I already rediscovered that. It feels hard to predict eventually. I mean, Porfit still hasn't had a refund in 3 years. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm surprised it's like they haven't brought the Portfest rerun. The eggs like to be wrapped snugly in wool. Oh god, I don't want moth eggs in my wool. Please don't lay eggs in my sweaters. Okay, no, sorry. I'm nervous to it too, especially when choosing not to save birthday keys this year. I'm trying to... Oh hey, the larva. Yeah, I don't like these. I do not want to see these in my apartment. Oh, thank you. Yeah, because I don't think there's any other events right now unless they do a rerun for me to poll on. And like, for the 4.5 anniversary, I may be tempted to get like, because I think I only got one of the mer twheels and not the other. So I may be tempted to pull for the other tweel. But like, aside from that, I think I'm just waiting for Scully. I haven't had much luck in EN in general, so I really, you know, I would really like something different. I already have that. I need a pupa. Pupa's age at the clothing moth. He likes to dress fancy. Oh yeah, it's very fancy indeed. The clothing moth. Oh, that's the pupa stage of the Indian meal moth. Under optimal conditions, the development of moth takes 35 days. Wow. That takes a while for it to develop then. The twins, Devin Rooker dream cards alike. Yeah. I got some, I think I managed to get Savannah Claw Rook at least, but I think I'm still missing one of the twheels. And then Dawn Knight Armor Silver is also quite the temptation as well. Oh, there's a new one. Ah, the clothing moth. Resilient and relevant even before the current era, these moths are already mentioned in ancient Assyrian cuneiform texts. Wow, these moths have been around forever, I guess. Clothing moth. Oh, more eggs. I think I already saw these ones. Yeah, rediscover eggs of the clothing moth. What am I missing? I'm missing the little larva form. And the eggs and pupa. Okay. Oh. Discover larva stage of the mill moth. It has 6 caterpillar stages, but each has a dark head and a light body. Wow, that's... There's a lot of stages. 6 caterpillar stages. It's probably like, this isn't even my final form, but then it goes through that like repeatedly. And of course the eggs of the case-bearing clothes moth. The eggs of this micro moth are very small. Itty bitty, tiny. Okay, I'm missing a pupa. Actually, no, I'm also missing. My god, all the moths are starting to look the same in this apartment. I'm having a hard time telling these apart. Oh, that's the mill moth. The female can lay eggs without having eaten beforehand. Hunger can't stop them. Damn, okay. That is the mill moth. All the eggs look the same to me. I can't even tell the difference now. I don't know, everything looks the same. They're like, what eggs are these? I'm like, I don't know, which moth? Pretty sure I've seen these moths already. They're all starting to look be the same one. Like, I'm sorry, I am not very good moth aficionado. Yeah, I already seen these. I already rediscovered these. Okay, I'm just gonna leave now. Back to the map. It's gonna drive me crazy looking for everyone. Let me go to the shop. Can't buy new stuff. Oh yeah, okay. Let me get that. I'm missing that. Oh, whoa, okay. $10 items, okay. Well, I could have gone to the store earlier. Maybe I would have saved myself some time. I got so much stuff for you guys. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna place it right here. I'm gonna place this right here. And I'm gonna place this right here. All of you guys are just gonna come at me. Not too many guys I'm going to attach to into us. It's both a blessing and a curse when it's a gacha game. Yeah, I feel that. I enjoy it though. I like the fact that every character is a character I enjoy. They may not be my favorites, but there's no twist character that I'm like, oh my god, I hate this guy. Oh, there's a little kitty painting there. I like all the twist characters, which is rare. Because usually there's at least like 1 or 2 characters I'd be like, ugh, this person, but it's not like that with Twist at all. Oh, nature. The larvae live in the nests of birds and mammals, where they feed on the keratin of the animal hair and feathers. Pupa eggs? Eggs of the Indian meal moth. A single moth can lay up to 300 eggs. Damn, that's a lot of eggs. That's a lot of moths. Maybe too many moths. For me. How about Henrik? The thing about Henrik is though, Henrik is so comically evil that like I can't really hate him because he is like, he was manufactured to be hated. He's like the character where you're like, oh yeah, you are like the ugliest character in Twist. You're just like bald fat guy. It's so like he's such like cartoonishly evil that I can't really take him seriously, because he was designed to be like hated, you know. I'm missing an egg in pupa. Okay. Isn't he though? I did skip his dialogue because I can't move on. Yeah, it's just like everything he said and like stuff. I'm just like, oh Henrik, you were obviously designed to be like unlikable. Like he was just like he is meant to be disliked. So I feel like he doesn't really count. Rediscover eggs. Why am I getting the same eggs? Come on guys, give me something new here. I'm missing one of these pupas. Oh my god. Seriously. Am I missing one? Where are my moths? Where are my moths at? Apartments. Okay, I have the clothing moth. Yeah, I'm missing the freaking pupa of the clothes moth. And the eggs of the male moth. They all look the same. Okay, I don't know, man. These eggs all look the same. Discover eggs. They all look the same to me. Yeah, that's the Indian meal moth. That also looks the same. My god, why can't I get that one moth? I'm just gonna be like freaking moth infestation in this apartment until I find it. No. Already got that. Are these maybe? Yeah, this does a good job at designing and writing likable characters. For me, wanting all the cards. Yeah, sometimes, you know, even though a character isn't my fave, I'm like, oh man, that card just looks cool. And I want that card, you know? Because even though, let's say, like, Setback isn't one of my faves, I still really like his, lightning armor. Because, like, that's pretty cool. You know, I will admit. There's some nice cards out there. Why are these eggs all look the same? Speaking of designs, do you see the rest of the sparkling characters? I saw the cast for the Beauty and the Beast one, and I saw the cast for the frig, what was it? The Cinderella. Cinderella and her glass slippers, I guess, which I thought was an interesting take. It was just like, oh, we had the Cinderella poster boy, and then literally each of his slippers. The garden here is quite sad to look at during certain times of the year. When the sun shines again, we should really plant more things here. Make the world how you like it. Fill it with life. Fill it with life. By going to the shop. Time to go to the shop. So yeah, I still no, I'm trying to think. What do I want? Could not get that freaking pupa. What do I need? Fill it alive. With what? Plants? Sure, plants. I have all these things. Sure, I'll buy it. No, I don't know. Alright. I'm just gonna plant random crap, I suppose. Nettle. Little nettle here. Beach. Beach. There. All sorts of things. Cool. Let me go back to the apartment. Cinderella won't really troll us. I thought it'd be the sisters, yeah. But in Twisted people play twisted objects. But yeah, we have a lot of that in Sparklink. Speaking of the sisters, Anastasia did get redeemed in the sequels. Yeah, she did. She was the one that like ended up with the baker guy, right? So I thought it was gonna be his. I mean, technically, the glass slippers are the Cinderella guy's brothers. So I guess it's like we have like a lot of overlapping concepts in Spartlink. Where it's just like, oh, you're the rose? Oh, you're the whatever, the whatever witch or something that cursed the beast? You know, sure. You're the freaking left and right shoes? Yeah, okay, why not? Why not? If Ethel can be an apple and Jack can be whatever, why the hell not? I'm still missing something for this goddamn forest path. Jersey Tiger, Pupa, that's what I'm missing. Pretty sure I've already had that one. Pretty sure I've already seen this too. I guess they made her slippers into a pair of siblings since one slipper was cursed. I saw someone, it's like someone Japanese made a post, which was all translated on Twitter. I thought it was funny because they're like, one of the brothers is like the pair that Cinderella left behind. So they're like, wouldn't it be funny if his whole gimmick was that his brothers just forget him at places? Like they just leave the store and like drive off in their car and leave him behind and just don't remember. Which I'm like, you know what? I hope they do that because I think that would actually be really funny. It was just like a running joke that one of the Slipper brothers constantly gets left behind at stores and stuff and they just forget about him. The fact is Maleficent's green lightning. Yeah, it's like, okay, Lilia is the grunts or the bats and Sebek's the lightning. Silver is a Aurora and a sword. Argue he's a mix of that and her minions, yeah. The minions, the goons. Not cursed, shattered. Oh, I heard you say cursed rose. I got it mixed up. Yeah, it was a rose, and then there was like the whatever actual enchantress or I don't know. I was like, sure, well, I'll keep an open mind, you know. I can't really say shit when we've got like, when Twist has like a lot of characters that you're like, yeah, I can't explain, but swear to God, that one freaking thing I'm looking for isn't there. I need to take all my stuff. I just dump all my stuff. I think I just dumped all my stuff. Like, I am missing one freaking pupa, and I've been clicking all pupas I've seen, but it's not it. JP has a lot of fun with fan art already for that game. The Cinderella groove, yeah, the guy who represents the Slipper left behind, tripped on his face in the stairs. I think it'd be funny if they actually run with that that gimmick, like a joke. Because I do think it would be pretty funny. Okay, let me take my item. Collect my item. Thank you. Wait, what does it? Go to map. What does it say? This has no native moths. You can place whatever you want here to create the habitat you desire. Okay, I'm just placing random stuff. I'm like, you know, sure, let me place this bowl of salad, or where was it? I place whatever I want. It doesn't make sense, but I do not care. Stage or speckled yellow. Okay, I just need to go to the next stage. I am missing one egg and one pupa. Can't say too much either. When I start Twist, I'm on bias. This is against the cast. They get grown on. Yeah, they kind of grow on you after you know them so far as a character. far though, I have to say my favorites in terms of like overall group, I like is the Monsters Inc. group. I think that's like the one I like the most so far. I think like as like a whole, they're like, oh, it's very cohesive. Cinderella group, I might grow on me, but I think it's just if depending on how they handle the slippers, I guess. Beauty and Beast will kind of see kind of where they like to take with the concept. That one I'm not sure yet. The only one I don't really care about is Upbeats, the whatever Mickey group. Like it just, they don't really appeal to me. Not enough coins. What? I have no monies. I'm trying to find my stuff. I just keep finding the same moths. I can't find the new ones. Oh! Finally! Jeez! Got a goddamn Jersey Tiger pupa. Oh, God, that thing looks really creepy. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I love the actual, like the Imago stage, but I do not like that pupa stage. I don't know. It looks weird. Kind of freaky. I apologize for any moth lovers who may stumble upon this live stream or video after. I'm all for nature and stuff, but it's yeah, I admit when some of them just look gross. It's just finally the pupa stage. Oh my god, it took me forever to get this. The pupa makes herself comfortable in pre-made casting. Govern a wool. Oh god. Looks like it's rolling itself into like a cigarette. Yay, finally a new habitat. Took me forever. I think my favorites of the game so far are the Belle and Adam Love Kid, Chew, yeah, Sully, Sue, and Rent. Purple hair bar. I find it funny his name is Rent. Like, really? You called your brother Rent? As if rent was due? Oh, it's the dandelions. Chimney sweeper. The moth used to be abundant everywhere, but in some countries it's become quite rare. This looks a lot like the other larva I've seen. Guess it just was chilling on dandelions. Egg stage of the black-veined moth. They're often stored in linear structures. Huh. Govern on corn salad. Corn salad, that's what's called. With apologies to moth lovers, maybe reading my ramblings completely unrelated to this game. I think it's fine. We're just chilling with moths and talking about Twiz. It's just a Tuesday night. But yeah, I do like yeah, the Monsters Inc. gang, because I think like I want to bring that Mike Wazowski energy into the guy and and Sully as well. Because I think it's probably like the comedic potential they have. That's what I'm looking forward to. And I'm trying to think. I do like Cinderella Boy. I think he looks really pretty. Like, I'm trying to think if there's any other... The Beauty and the Beast crew, I'm kind of neutral on. I think I have to know a little bit more about them. Yeah, go say it. Chimney sweeper. In Germany, the name of the moth is based on its color, except for the small Swabian language area where they also call it a chimney sweeper. Oh. Wow, yeah, it's like pure black moth. It looks like it's covered in soot. Imagine meeting up with Rent and he's late. Rent's late. Oh man. Rent's late. Or, you know, if Rent ever gets empregged, it's just like, when's Rent due? Yeah, I don't care for upbeats right now. The misfortune of being first, yeah. So I think it's like, yeah, we had like kind of the expectation set up with Ellie. But I think too it's like I think someone, you know, basically called it like the Harslabule. Like it's kind of like when you untwist where you're like, man, Harslabule looks so generic if you think about the rest compared to the rest of the cast. I feel like Upbeats is kind of getting that treatment. They're like the Harslabule of the game, where they have the most like normal looking people, and then some other guys just kind of look crazier. That the game would be fantasy focused, and then they had to get boys in modern clothes. I guess it makes sense because I mean, it looks like there's some movies that are more like from the modern days, like with the Monsters Inc. guys. Midvale and the Lore are my favorite groups. I do like Shu and Noah though. Yeah, I do like overall the design of Midvale. I would be but like, since, you know, they keep talking about like Spark Rider or like, you know, raising or cultivating, so I'm like, okay, is it or is it not a rhythm game? That's what I want to know. Is this an idol game? Is this an idol, like, are we raising idols? Or, you know, is it an idol simulation? Is it a rhythm game? Are they gonna sing? Are we gonna have songs? I would assume there'd be like singing, so I'm like, okay, you know, maybe there'll be some groups I like more based on the voices or the songs that they do, because I do like more like rock and kind of VK style sometimes. So I'm looking at like, you know, and the lore, I'm like, ooh, I hope they kind of do more like dramatic performances. One might think that the appetite of the very hungry caterpillar was inspired by this moth caterpillar. Oh yeah, that looks like it'd be a hungry pillar. At some point that guys have a ring on their middle finger. Maybe it's related, maybe. Just watch them turn into like magical idol boys or something. Whatever is a popular concept they want to mash together. They're like, why not? What if we combine Disney with idols, with magic, gold, boys? Just toss everything in there into one cocktail mix. Rediscovered. Okay, I already discovered that. What am I missing? Okay, I'm missing the actual like larva and imago stage, and then the chimney sweep eggs. That's what I'm missing. Is still the what's the imago stage of Silver Y. Oh hey. Oh, I didn't realize that's what it's called. Silver Y. Holographa Gamma. The animals fly rapidly from flower to flower in search of nectar, almost like hummingbirds. So this is the Silver Y bird. Interesting name for it, because it doesn't have any silver on it, but it's called a Silver Y. Silver Y. But why silver? Is it silver? Oh, finally, the eggs of the chimney sweeper. Females drop their eggs into the vegetation, discovered on the dandelion cliff. Oh, Maggle State. Oh, we had a blood-veined one, and now we have a black-veined moth. Its thread-like antenna clearly distinguishes it from the Pieridae that are typical white butterflies. I like like this moth. It's a very pretty moth. Maybe because it kind of looks closer to a butterfly. I do like this moth design though. It's very aesthetic. But don't Endor and Midvale already look like magical boys? Yeah, maybe, you know? Maybe everyone's a magical boy. I just think it'd be really funny if like freaking Monsters Inc. boys are just like, I'm gonna be turned into a magical boy. Gonna slip into my monster form, feeding off the screams of my fans. I could totally see them doing that. Oh, another letter here. In science again, the Fragile Brothers have leg sleeves on different legs. So I think Ash has bad luck then. Poor guy. The guy be like matching. I know that life takes its course, but I never expected it to take you away from me so soon. I miss you so much, Galena. What? I spent the last few months in deep mourning, but today I thought of the words you spoke to me during our walk here. I remember disagreeing with you, but you were probably right. Life is truly too short to wallow in grief for too long. Mourning is good and important, but eventually you have to start living again. I'll always carry you in my heart. Thanks for everything, Tara. Oh, okay. That got unexpectedly sad. So there were letters from Galena and letters from Tara. So Tara's a shopkeeper. And I guess like been dropping off letters. Oh, okay. Yeah, Galena's the one that was writing about the moths and how every moth has his favorite plant. And Tara's traveling on the world. I met Tara here and we became friends, okay. Without the plants, I'd never been able to attract so many moths. Okay. Galena's like, look at Malo. Oh, so the apartment must belong to Galena. But like no one's, if Galena is gone, no one's living in that apartment unless Tara is. Cause I'm just letting all the moths come in. Oh, and then they said like we should really plant some more things here. Hope they planted more stuff in their garden. I still need to find a larva. So the Disney movie, Cinderella left her left foot slipper, and that was the same one shattered. Assuming Ash wearing that sleeve on his left leg means he's that slipper. Like, oof. Maybe he just falls down the stairs a lot. Very unfortunate. Quite possible. Or could be a reverse and Ren's the unlucky one. Oh, if they want to go the opposite take on it. But yeah, if it's like an idol type game, I'm actually looking forward to the songs. I hope they're nice. I'm still very biased. I think like Utapuri still has like my kind of favorite idol type music. But I would like to hear the songs that they come out with. Oh hey, another letter. Don't forget to take time to rest. The moths will still be here when you return. Sometimes the most important things only become clear when you pause. With love, Galena. Galena really loved moths. I have hope. Oh, I think I see one hiding. Oh, I rediscovered it. Okay. Sorry, been here, done that. I've seen them already. Hard for me to tell in signs right now. It looks like the boot on the leg with no sleeve is really decorated with crystals. And they always gotta form a pair. I'm still missing 2, but I'm gonna go to the shop first. I have... There's one I'm missing. I gotta take a dandelion. Sure, I'll buy this one too. So look at this artwork. I spotted fan art for a little scolding the other Halloween character. Honor your Ramshackle. Ramshackle was such a wild... If we actually had all the Halloween characters at Ramshackle, it would be a pretty wild crew. Absolutely hilarious though, because there'd be like 2 full-ass grown men living at Ramshackle who need to get their shit together. One very happy Jack Skellington fan, and then you have Rollo. Oh, the pupa transforms from green to black during metamorphosis. Interesting. For the silver Y. Ooh, unlock new habitat. Yay. Let me place one of the items here. Where do I find a black vein moth? I think I find it here. I'm just gonna place it right here. Yeah. I'm just missing the larva. Oops. I spooked it! My bad. Okay, that's a chimney sweeper. I think Rollo and Scully are teens, so that you pointed out Rollo, Scully, grown man, and Century's old Faye. These grown men need to get their shit together. It is kind of funny though to see like, I don't know if Rollo would like absolutely. I feel like Rollo would probably hate Ramshackle. Like, it is dumped. The caterpillars live for about 1 year. Oh wow, that's a pretty long life for a caterpillar. Most bugs don't really even live up to a year. So the black vein moth takes its sweet time to grow. You want me to get the artist handle so you can see? Yeah, I can like put a little reference in chat and I can check it out later. Yeah, picnic area! I think we're on the last area of this place. This is a wonderful spot for a picnic. Tara and I built this bench so we could rest here during our walks together. We used to enjoy sitting in the grass, but eventually we decided to treat ourselves to a little luxury. Back pain free, Colina. People say, oh, French red underwing. The moth transforms into a slender chrysalis. Wait, that's a bird. Bird! A robin! How cute! Roll will probably pop a blood vessel. He'll be having a grand old time, probably stressed out his mind. Smaller than a very similar French red underwing, can be lured just as easily with a bait. With the interesting egg design. pupa stage of the red underwing. The pupation process takes place while hidden among spun leaves. Oh. Oh, the imago stage of the red underwing. The moth has no red spots on its hind wings, unlike its French cousin. It looks similar to the tiger one. Come on, where are the other moths? Oh, that's just the egg. I think I might already have it. Oh no, this is the egg stage of the blue underwing. Spends its winter in the egg. Plant trees to attract the moths. Maybe I need to go to the shop. To the shop. To the store. I need more. Yes. Me. Oh. Honey? Not enough moth coins. Okay, fine. I guess. Wow, I almost didn't see this. Really blends in. The back is decorated with 3 brown stripes, each adorned with small yellow warts. Oh. This blends in with nature. Okay, let me plant this aspen tree right here. My god, I already saw this one. Rediscover, yeah, that's the red underwing. This is also a red underwing? Yeah, that is a red underwing. Okay. Oh no, I spooked it. Wherever it was, I didn't even see. Oh, it really blends in. I can hardly tell. The larva. It's like brown as well. Yeah, pupa stage of the blue underwing. Slim and blue striped. Oh, there's the blue underwing. The blue band on the hind wings, which is used to scare away attackers, gives the moth its name. Blue underwing. Oh, okay. It's interesting how they got like 2 different types of patterns onto them. That's the egg stage. So I'm just missing the actual French red underwing. Okay. That's the regular. Okay. I need French underwing and the larva of that. Like, I figure which one of these is a larva. They all look so similar. There we go, larva stage. The capulets are gray with a reddish tint. All of them just kind of look like just grubs. I find it hard to tell the difference sometimes. I'm like, is this a maggot? A grub? A larva? Aren't they all the same? The art in this game is really nice. It's very cute. It is very cozy. I like it. What am I missing still? Blue underwing, larva, and the actual thing. Okay, rediscovered. The art in this game is really nice. And the artist of the Ramshackle gang piece is Imoko331. Okay. Noted. Wait, I think I already found this. Rediscovered. Yeah. do I need the larva and the actual moth? There we go. The larva stage of the blue underwing. It likes to eat tree leaves. Nice. What am I missing? I am missing the actual French red underwing. God, let's go to the store. Yeah, let's get the honey. I need that. And maybe finally it'll come. Oh wait, maybe it already came on its own. Oh my god, I just had to leave and come back. The vermilion red wing scare birds away. It has small red dots. That's why it's called the French red underwing. Versus the red underwing, because the French one's got dots on it. I love the difference. Yay, documented. Oh, I got a new habitat. Oh, the field. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, I thought I already cleared everything. Oh, how cute. The lavenders, not. Lattice heath. Latticed heath. The pupa has blisters with barbs at the end, which you use to anchor itself. That sounds painful if it holds on, if it latches onto you. The imago stage of the lattice heath. Grip pattern is typical for this type of moth. However, specific pattern and colors are individual. Very nice. Lattice pattern on it. It's a very pretty moth. Galena always loved the open view across the fields. I hope you enjoy it too. I'm already looking forward to coming back from my trip and continue enjoying and caring for the nature here with you. I'm very curious to see what you've changed while I was away. Galena was very reserved, except in our garden, but I know you've inherited both of our temperaments. Go ahead, don't hold back. I love you, Tara. Oh, very nice. It makes me happy to see the wind rustling through the flowers and feel it touching me too. It's so peaceful to close your eyes and imagine yourself as a flower. You should give it a try. Close your eyes and slowly count to 10, and then open them again. Refreshing, isn't it? Like, where are the other moths? Discovered the imago stage of the purple tiger. Wow, we like calling them tigers. They look more like leopards than tigers, though. They're very easily frightened. Very cute. They look so much like the other tiger ones. A purple tiger. Where's the other tiger ones? They look similar. Oh yeah, it looks like you. His underwing. Oh, the Gargan tiger moth. Discover eggs. Stage of the 6-spot vernet. Eggs are yellowish. Yellow. Alright, let's go to the store. So I can track more moths. And hopefully it's easier to see. I can't afford this apple. It's too expensive for me. I gotta sell some stuff then. Can I sell this? Sugar, yeah. There we go. I'm glad it lets me sell the stuff, so I'm not locked into it. Okay, back to the fields. I'll go stage of the yellow shell. it's a colorful moth. It cannot be confused with any other species due to its white and dark lines. Okay, that's easy enough to say. That's a yellow shell. Kind of makes me think about lobster. The way it's shaped like that. Okay. Alright, let me place my items here. Right in the middle of the road so I can see it a lot easier. There. Gotta wait for the swarm. Pupa sage to the purple tiger. Why is it purple? It doesn't even look purple. They like to spend the summer in the pupal stage. It says purple tiger, but I'm like, what about this looks purple? That does not look... Maybe they like to spend time in purple flowers? Contender to be your best friend's... Larva. Contender to be your best friend's next toxic ex-boyfriend. Wow. I don't know. I guess this looks like a... That looks like it could be a toxic ex-boyfriend. I guess. It looks like... Potentially. I mean... I'm no expert in being able to tell toxic plants and animals, but you know... That looks like it could be toxic. You did find it a purple flower field. Maybe that's why it's called Purple Tiger. It's just surrounded by so many purple flowers. Which I'm like, good taste. I too like purple. Approach the moth. Oh my god, something cool. Rediscovered larva. Looks like something I wouldn't eat, at least. But I'm like, is there any larva you would actually eat though? Because to be honest, all the larva just kind of looks like grubs. And like caterpillars, which I probably wouldn't eat to begin with. But I don't know. I know like you know, there's bugs are a delicacy, but I actually don't know if like moth larvae are like any sort of delicacy anywhere in the world that people like to eat. Larvae specifically. Do they have a taste? Are they juicy? You know, is it kind of like you bite into it and they just like burst? Like flavors? The yellowish eggs are round, only slightly flattened at the pole. Usually it's really brightly colored, it's a no-touch. Think of those frogs. Oh yeah, like those poison dart frogs or like any sort of like toxic... Like I remember there's one that has like a red underbelly or something. But anyways, there's a lot of toxic frogs in the Amazon. Which makes me think, I'm like, yeah, I probably would not survive the Amazon. I was kidding, I promise. It's okay. I don't judge. If you want to eat certain types of bugs, and you know, I know scorpions are can be barbecued, add a little flavor on them, maybe a little of spices, give it a little flavor. Discover larva stage. Okay. One egg has 90 siblings. Likes to nibble on herbaceous perennials and shrubs. I love how many of these larvas are like, some of them are more like smooth while other ones are like super fuzzy. I think that's so interesting. Because most of these moths are kind of fuzzy, like in their imago stage. I just love how some of them are just like really smooth, some of them almost look kind of slimy, and then others are just like, I'm fuzzy. Got all the furs just sticking upwards. I'm still missing the eggs and the larvae of the lattice heath. Where are the eggs? Larvae. Ah, there you go. The larva stage. Has clearly wide visible white side stripe. Only if I look at it. Oh, okay. So far, from what I can conclude of the larva, it's either it's white and grubby looking, it's super green and flat, or it's like super fuzzy. That's like the pattern I'm seeing in these larvas. Meanwhile, I keep getting these shorts of this guy who goes to places and yoinks to wildlife, even poisonous or venomous animals. Oh man. And I'm like, is he okay? I'm like, there's gotta be at one point he picks one up and then just like starts breaking out in hives later. Ooh, I like this one. If they feel threatened, they attack with a liquid containing cyanide. Okay, so that's probably why it's toxic. So definitely toxic. Even though the larva looks relatively harmless, I love it. It's black and red and it spews out toxics containing cyanide. That is so goth. That is so edgy. I love it though. It's a really nice color. If they feel threatened, so we just can't, you know, threaten them. I like it. I want to say one of the top moths in this game. 6-spot brunette. That's pretty cool. That's a cool moth. Not to say the other moths aren't cool, but that one is more epic. And no, I don't want to eat bugs. Gummy worms are the closest. Oh man, I haven't had gummy worms in ages. I think it's because I usually end up eating gummy bears over gummy worms, because like I find it harder to just like chew off the gummy worms, like bite them. He's been okay so far. Apparently he's an expert. He's on a journey for a 20-foot python. You know what? All the props to him. If he's an expert, he knows what he's doing. At least he's not just some random YouTuber stepping out into the wilderness being like, hey chat, today I'm gonna pick up this this frog here. Don't know what it is. Might be toxic. We'll let you know later. He dances with swamp puppies too. Oh, the gators. I mean, like, for people who live in Florida, aren't there a lot of alligators in Florida? Don't like people don't like alligators just wander into people's pools and then I remember like there's just so many videos I see of like just in the US of just like Florida and then alligators at the restaurants, alligators in people's pools, alligators just terrorizing people's backyards. There we go, the pupa. Pupa is reddish brown. The thorax and wings have a brownish greenish hue. I mean, pupas kind of all look similar to each other. What am I still missing? Oh, I'm missing one more pupa for the 6-spot brunette. And the eggs. There we go. There's the 6-spot brunette. They're a paper-like cocoon. It's kind of cool. Like you wouldn't be able to tell. Like if I see this, I'd be like, okay, it's a cocoon. I couldn't tell you it was a 6-spot brunette cocoon, but it's certainly a cocoon. Next is actually trying to figure out how to tell the difference between moths and butterflies, because I'm learning so much about moths now, but I also more than before I got into the game. But I still don't really know too much about like butterflies, for example. Or, you know, how to be able to tell those guys apart. I assume they probably have a lot of similarities in like the eggs, the pupas, the larva stage. But yeah, I'm like, where are the eggs? Part of me say, since I don't go to Florida often, some folks in Florida are so used to them, they're cautiously willing to tease. I guess when you're just like, it's like, Ma, there's a gator in the backyard again. It's like, oh god, okay, well, let's get the broom, let's take a whack at it. We gotta clear the pool before Jimmy's birthday party in the afternoon. That's what I'm imagining. They're just like, oh god damn it, you know, those damn alligators got in the backyard. Eggs are decorated with a rough hexagonal pattern. Interesting. And then you get into the imago stage. Yay! Document all native moths. We good! Woo! I guess like in terms of a story element, we kind of finished that, so... I guess it's just me trying to figure out how to get that last damn apartment egg. And then I will be done. I'm just trying to get the egg, if I can find it. Because I feel like I've clicked on it so many times. Rediscovered the same goddamn eggs. Lava lamp, case very well. Yeah, cooling moth. Yeah, sure, lava lamp. Maybe that'll help. I'm like, one of these eggs have to be it. Rediscover egg. Oh my god, none of these eggs are it. Come on, one of you guys have to be the missing one. God, okay. All the eggs look the same. And then yeah, I'm missing the mill moth egg. But like the eggs are all slightly yellowish. Like I can barely tell. It's the capsule, larger capsule, small capsules. Like where are these it? Oh my god, finally! Jeez, they're so tiny, I couldn't even see them. The eggs can hatch after just 96 hours at 30 degrees. Yikes. Discovered in flour. I feel like these things can be a real pest if you don't take care of them. I think I'll take the gators over the magpies. I believe Aussies get attacked by them often. Yeah, gators at least don't seek them out, but like I guess it still hurt to get attacked by a magpie. I'm like, are you antagonizing the magpie? Oh. We searched thoroughly now and my book is more complete than ever. It was a pleasure. Sometimes misfortune brings forth the greatest happiness. But let's hope that fewer of these little mishaps happen in the future, so that we have even more time to drink tea together. I'm really looking forward to showing Tara the book and the redesigned habitats. Well, maybe I'll rearrange them before Tara returns. We'll see what the future holds. In any case, I'm glad I had this experience, and now I understand why Galena wanted me to keep coming back here. I hope you had a great time at Mothkeep. If you enjoyed the game, I appreciate to hear your thoughts. I'm happy to receive a nice letter or message. Thanks for being here, and endless gratitude, the V. I hope you feel pretty today. Your beverage tastes good, and something good happens to you. Oh, that was nice. Very sweet. That was Mothkeep. It took me forever to find the last moth egg, but I did it. It was a very short and sweet game overall. I think it's like what? Yeah, 2 hours long to if you're going for full completions there. Yeah, I've seen videos of Aussies mind their own business and suddenly call. They just swooped in. I guess the magpies are Aussie seagulls. But the seagulls don't at least like attack you unless you're holding a food in your hand. That was a nice game. See the credits. So it's a game by Ivette Schmidt. So solo creator, which I'm always impressed because I'm like, the game was very smooth. It took sometimes it took a little longer to find certain moth eggs, but it wasn't like impossible. The music by Chris, Issa's Lamp, and Secret Achievement, and all the testers. So that's like, yeah, it's very well done, I think, for like a solo dev. Essentially, it's very cozy, the art is very nice. It did feel... I did get very involved into trying to find all the different moths and their stages. Learned a lot about moths in general. Whether if I can retain that knowledge, it's hard to say. Because to be honest, I feel like I rarely see moths out in the wild. Because I don't go in the forest very often. And the only time I really see moths are like if they get into the house. So I'm like, wow, these are all moths I've never seen before. But hey, if I ever see one in the wild or a museum, maybe I'll recall Mothkeep and be like, oh, it's gotta be one of the tiger moths or whatnot. They have so many variations of names. But the brunette one was like probably like the coolest looking moth. The most toxic moth too. Scientific note. Oh, okay, that makes sense why I've never... Okay, that makes sense why I've never seen these moths. So all moths present in this game are based on real Central European moths. The main portions of moths presented in the game are day active moths. The presentation of animals and plants in the game do not match its real size, of course. Not all of the moth stages and flowers are discoverable in nature at the same time. To not introduce a season mechanic, I removed this constraint, right? I hope this game makes you curious to learn about animals and plants around you. My knowledge about moths is based mainly upon this book and websites. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so they are moths in Central Europe. Okay, well, that's probably... As a North American, that's probably why I've never seen these moths. I'm like, I've seen moths, but not these ones. I have no clue. I've never seen these in my life. I guess I have to start going to Central Europe now. To, actually see if I can recognize the moths. Because, I haven't been back to Europe in a long time. Actually, I've got to check. What countries? Right, so Central Europe is basically like Germany, Poland, Czech Republic, Austria, Hungary. Ah, okay. Switzerland, that area. Oh, that makes sense. Germany and Hungary and Austria. Oh, okay, that's cool. I've only been to Vienna, so I haven't really explored that much of Central Europe, or most of Europe actually. But that's kind of cool, I guess. If I ever find myself in Europe and I see a moth, I'd be like, do I recognize this moth breed? But that was nice. I liked, you know, being able to see the... I feel like it'd be cool if they have another section maybe, just to like look at your gallery of moths. Because I think the art for the moths is really good. I was just like, oh yeah, it's very cute, but still very detailed and nice. Seagulls and Canadian geese are my enemy. Indeed, yeah. Well, at least like the seagulls are just pests. The Canadian geese, you just keep your distance from them. My pupper, yeah, pupper is just being fussy. Probably because I've ignored him for the past 2 hours or so. Now he's gonna be fussy about it. Take a look at him after. Yeah, I know, Mothkeep was nice. I did. It's yeah, it's available on Steam. So if I check, let's briefly look. Yeah, so it was just released basically. It came out 2 weeks ago. So it's a fairly new game. Yeah, short and sweet. Very cozy. And I liked it. You can actually get bundles too. If you buy Mothkeep, they have like bundles with other indie games as well, I believe. Very, very positive. Canadian geese don't keep their distance from me. You just gotta slowly back away from them. Keep invading my yards, I gotta chase them off, otherwise they ruin my stuff. Yeah. It's like I live in the city, so mainly for me, it's the problem with raccoons, rats, and squirrels. The geese are in the park, so I'm not really worried about them in my backyard as much, but they do kind of infest the park during like the spring season and like in the fall when they're preparing to leave. But like I know like the squirrels are a big menace though, because they will eat veggies that you plant Not only that, but it's like, let's say you're growing tomatoes, they'll come and they'll bite a tomato and drop it, and then they'll bite into another tomato and drop it. So they're taking one bite of each tomato instead of like eating an entire tomato, which is like aggravating. Because it's like little tiny bites of all the each grown tomato. And you're like, why don't you just eat one? Why don't you just eat the whole thing of one? Wherever, they're animals. I'll never run from those raccoons with wings. That's what the Canadian geese are. Raccoons with wings, that's the first I've heard. Or is that the seagulls? The seagulls feel like they're more like raccoonish-esque to me, because they just eat everything. Honestly, though, I'm like, that's why you have to like really watch your food when you go to the beach. Get a little cover for your fries or hot dogs so they don't swoop down and steal. Also, don't stick your plushies and nuis out to take a photo, because a seagull will come and snatch them, and you can say go bye bye to your little nui plushies. So you know they were there. Yeah, I have like some encounters with raccoons. I sometimes see them in the neighborhood, and I have to make sure not to get too close to them. They share similar colors and hiss. Yeah, it's you just gotta be wary of them. I'm like reminded of the Untitled Goose Game, where it's just like honk. Geese and, you know, like goose in general, they're like, they got, yeah, they can have some attitude to them. In any case, I think I'm going to call it here for the night for the stream. I'm gonna have to let the pupper out because he's being really fussy now. So I'm just gonna probably end it here for the night. It was fun playing Mothkeep and learning a lot about moths. It's very nice and cozy, something to unwind from the work day and the busy week so far. Thursday we're gonna play the demo for Puni the Florist. So again, we're gonna be switching from moths to flowers and plants. So that will also be another cozy, fun time. Yeah, I gotta go close up stuff on your end. Yeah, you go take care of that. And so I hope you have a good night then. And until next time, this is Koamio clocking out. I'll see you, Medic, and everyone else on Thursday or the next video. Take care and bye.